Wait, is what I try to tell my mind when it wants to run mad. I try to tell it everything right, but it heads to Yaba left. Need to put some sense into this brain. Do I then recommend Yaba Tech? There's a village in my head and it's louder than Yaba Market. This is an SOS in Morse code and I'm the only one that can decode a proud woman in tech. Is it weird that I'm my most creative when I'm in the toilet? Need to put my shit together like a potter to its clay. Fight these demons like Cain. Rule over it. Shabina waiting God tell Cain. So breathe in and breathe out. Let this voice be the CPR. Relax. You can do anything you put your mind to. Be disciplined. Stay focused. You better fight like your life depends on it.
Hi guys. So I don't know if you're probably wondering why I'm on the floor, but I'm just very comfortable here, and I was like, why not just shoot your video here, since what we're doing isn't that serious. I mean, we're not strangers, are we? We've passed that level of formalities, right? This video is something that people always do at the start of their channel, and I'm literally just doing it like how many years later. Okay, so I mean, it's better late than never, right? But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people still do like an updated Q&A. I mean, my past video, my first video on this channel, when I watched it, I was like, what was going on here? Like, it was just so cringy to me because I feel like there was no direction. But yeah, so for the people that have been here right from the start, from inception, like you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Like, I've been so inconsistent with this channel. I don't know how to explain it. I i have a lot of reasons but they are all excuses at the end of the day, because I still tell myself every single time that if I had been consistent on this channel, we would have gone far, than where we are right now. But still, regardless, I'm so grateful to everybody, because right now I'm on 700 subscribers, regardless of the fact that I have been very inconsistent. So thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for those of you that always watch my videos, always comment, always reach out to me, and I mean, it makes me feel seen. It makes me feel that there are people still watching me regardless. So thank you. Thank you so much. Anyways, let's just get into what today is all about. So I decided to do an updated Q&A, and I I played it in my head like, allow me to reintroduce myself. First of all, I'm just going to give, for those of you that are just subscribing to my channel maybe this year, or you just probably know me randomly by just meeting me here on this channel. My name is Jennifer, and yeah, you can see that my name is Jennifer Carey. But when I started this channel, it was Hangout with Jay. Hangout with Jay. So at the time I started this channel, it was, I didn't I didn't know what I wanted to do completely. Like, I just knew that I wanted to have a channel, and I knew that I wanted to be in front of a camera, and I just wanted to talk. There's something I always liked saying, I like to talk. And this is not to say I'm a talkative or a parrot, but it was just, I just knew that I had a lot of things to say, but at the time I didn't know what to say. So I was everywhere. I talked about a lot of things, not just talk. I just did a lot of things on this channel, and I felt like there was no direction. That's why I had to take that long break, because I was really trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the channel. And I'm here, and now it's just Jennifer Carey. And before it became Jennifer Carey, it was Jennifer Alari. So, for those of you that are just meeting me here, I don't know, you might have come across my wedding video, but I'm married, so that's my my new name, Jennifer Carey. So yeah, where am I from? I'm from Bayelsa State, Nigeria. I'm from the south outside. So yeah. I really wrote down these questions because I mean they're the basic questions that people would want to know. And I feel like sharing more of me to my YouTube fam. Religion, I'm a Christian. Education, I'm a graduate. I've done my BSc. Job, I am a social media manager, content developer, and writer. So yeah, I can do everything. So here is where the questions get deep. Like I really wrote down these questions myself. I went online to search for questions that I feel like are very interactive. Instead of asking random people or people to just ask me people to ask me questions, let me just write down what I would want to share. So the first question I asked myself is what inspired you to start your YouTube channel? I think I already said it from the basis. I said I just wanted to talk and I knew that I just wanted to talk about something. That was what inspired me wanting to talk about something and being heard. And what is your channel about and what kind of content do you create? So currently, what my channel is about is I try to put it out there that I'm trying to tell a story, a blend of my life, the scripture. I'm a Christian, so my faith is very much spoken about on this channel. And things that I'm propelled to talk to or compelled to talk about, I do come on here and share them. And that's why I have a series I call Gen Talks where, you know, I talk about anything. I just feel like I'm inspired by it. I'm led to, just anything. That's what my channel is about. I asked, what advice would you give someone starting their own YouTube channel? Be consistent. I know they say this a lot. I'm saying this not just as a YouTuber, but also as a social media manager. Let me put it this way. Don't post out any don't just post out anything. Post out quality things, but at least be consistent, right? And don't always wait for perfection. Just do it. Just keep doing what you're doing. When you can afford the lights, the mic, the camera, whatever, you get there, right? But it's a journey. So start with what you have. If you have a smartphone, start with that. Whatever you have. But just make sure that whilst you're doing all of this, you're putting in your best to give out quality, not just anything, right? What was your first job and what did you learn from it? Okay, my first job. I don't know if I should count my first job as my internship job. I don't know, or I should count the official one after I was done with school. Um, it's still not far from what I'm currently doing. Let me just start from when I was an intern. As an intern, what was I even doing? I was supposed to be I think a marketer for they had like a space where people come to shoot, artists, music videos and stuff like that. But I didn't stay in that department. So they took me to the creative department and I think I was yes. So I started handling social media pages. So that was like my first time, handling social media. So I learned from there and then I started writing. That was my first time also. So I really learned a lot from my internship. Like I didn't even know. I knew that when I was in secondary school, I used to just write poems, but it's not that deep. But this one, I started writing for blogs, like for the company blog, and I was really good at it, and I liked it. So I was like, how did I not know this? And I mean, even after my internship, I continued working for the company. Like whilst I was in school, I was just handling the online magazine. Like I was writing press releases and all of that. For a lot of things, a lot of artists, I conducted interviews for artists. I did have an experience and I really loved it there. The company was great. I really loved working there. That was my first working experience and it was great. Maybe the second one that was after I was done with school, it was a remote job. But what I learned was that I can be a leader. That's the truth. I never knew that I could lead until I was promoted to be head of content development department, like the content creation department. So when they give you an opportunity, that's when you'll be able to unveil that side of you that you didn't even know you had. Because I had responsibility, task, and man, I was good at the job. And I feel like my first job, the internship job, really prepared me for it because I was better. When I was doing my internship, I was still a student. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's it. What's your favorite thing about your current stage in life? Honestly, if I'm to tell you my favorite thing, it is peace. Now, don't get me wrong, not like I've never had peace, but peace and growth. I'm at this point where I'm less bothered about a lot of things. I'm not worried about so many things anymore. I'm not freaked out about certain things anymore. I'm just living my life at my own pace. I'm not pressured by anything. I'm and I'm growing. Like every single day I look at myself, I look at how I was like 5 years ago, 3 years ago, and I'm like really I'm proud of myself. So I like the peace that comes with it, that comes with the growth, right? And I think it all boils down to the decisions that I made for my own self, my life. So yeah. What's a skill you're currently working on improving? A skill. I think it would be my storytelling. Because I've always wanted to make my channel more about, storytelling, more propelling, something like that. So I'm still working on that. And I believe I'm trying my best and I'm doing well. I hope. What's a hobby you've always wanted to pick up? I've always wanted to read. You know, when people always say, oh, they love reading, I'm like, me. I don't know, but I've always been intrigued by it, but I've never been able to actually do it. Like I've never taken on my phone or picked up a book. Maybe if people recommend something nice to me, something interesting, I would read. But I would actually really love to read, like be intrigued by books, be fascinated by stories, be interested in all of that. I would really, really love to do that. So if you're a reader or somebody that loves books and you believe that you have novels or the stuff you want me to read, please let it not be boring because this girl is just trying to try. If it's novel, please, I love romance. So I'm a lover girl, so send me love. Bring love my way. If you could travel back in time, what advice would you give your younger self? Okay, I would tell myself to think about your future before you make any decision. Yeah. It could be to anybody else, but it's something I would tell myself, younger self, but anybody that is watching this also. Any decision you're going to make now, don't make the decision because of your current state of mind or because of what you're doing or going through. Think about 5 years from now, think about 3 years from now, and if you see that this decision is going to come back at you, I mean, have options. Think of it. Think of the worst that could happen if you make that decision and hold yourself because sometimes there are decisions that you can't take back or there are things that you wish you did differently. And I mean, no regrets in life, but it's something that I would tell myself that I should think of my future before making any decision. Okay, I think one more question. Let me just say 5 facts about me. Random facts. Random facts. What are 5 random facts about me? Oh my god. I don't like animals. The truth is, I see these cute dogs, those small ones, the ones that don't grow. And I admire them, especially when I see them white, so cute. But boy oh boy, I don't think I can own a pet. I don't like animals at all. Another fact about me, I don't like fish. Like as long as it's not grilled or fried or dried, I don't want I don't like it. I don't like fish that is fresh, like fresh fish. Like and if they're doing fresh fish pepper soup, I would never salivate. I do not want to even eat that food. I don't even care. No matter how you say, I can't. Like if you even make all this fresh fish stew, I find it irritating. Sorry to those of you that like it. I'm just being honest. I just find it irritating. I'm like, me fry the fish. If you don't fry it, I can't eat that food. That's 2 facts. This third one too is something related to food. I don't like onions. So, but the funny thing is, I always put onions in my food, just in very tiny quantity. And when I'm making food, I always make sure I fry the onions very well. So, see onions, me and onions, no, no, don't. I don't like onions. Another fun fact about me is, yes, I can draw. It's been a long time I actually drew, but I can draw. Like, I love drawing. I don't know, is it adulthood? But I haven't drawn in a long time. I used to draw a lot like back then when I was like younger and even the time of COVID. COVID, I drew a lot. I used to have like in my parents' house, I used to have like a wall where I would pin everything that I drew. But I don't know what's going on. I haven't drawn a neck the longest. The last one, fun fact about me, I'm very shy. Like people don't believe maybe because I know how to talk and maybe because I make myself seem like I'm not shy, but I'm very shy. I'm legit a very shy person. Like it's really hard for me to like I prepare my mind. That's the thing. The thing is I prepare my mind to be able to overcome the fear and the shyness. That's why when people see me, even in a gathering of people, like even my friends sometimes, you don't know how what's going on in my head. Because I'm like, sometimes I don't know what do I want to talk about the conversation that won't make it awkward. But you see me just laugh, and most times when you see me start hyping you guys, you my guy, I'm shy. That's why I'm doing all those things. But shout out to me because I know how to cover up well. And the fact that I'm shy, I still make people comfortable without them knowing that I'm shy, but I'm making them comfortable. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's it. So yeah, that is everything that I'm sharing in this video. But just in case you still have any questions or anything you would want to ask me or you like to know about me, please drop a comment below and maybe in my next Q&A I will do that. But it was nice doing this video. I hope I was able to inspire, motivate, with most of my advice and from my experience. So this is a short video. I think I'm already like blabbing too much. So we're just going to end the video here. Let me just, have a good night, right? Bye.